Games you should play if you like anime. Nitro Gen Omega. I recently came across this turn-based RPG, and it caught my attention because it promises to, quote, put you in the director's seat of your own shonen anime. Developer Destiny Bit was kind enough to send me a copy of the game in return for my thoughts, and I believe Nitro Gen Omega is a game that fans of shonen anime should enjoy. Nitro Gen Omega is a turn-based RPG where you and your crew pilot your own mecha. And when you are in the mech, the game delivers on its promise of letting you feel like you are directing your own anime. Whether it's the varied commands you have to give your crew, or the strategizing with the design, parts, and customization of your mech, battling is the game's strongest and deepest suit. It also helps that the animation is bright, charming, and true to its anime roots. It's a simple premise, and not necessarily something other mecha RPG fans haven't seen, but the game leans into giving you control of your anime battles and does so better than many of the competitors. You know which ones I'm talking about. Unfortunately, that same level of control does not apply outside of the mecha. The depth that goes into the battles does not, as of yet, reflect in the world building and character development. There is a story and the characters do have their own events and motivations, but those simply aren't as deep as the battles themselves. Unlike sim games, such as Sakura Wars, where you have to learn about characters and have deep conversations to develop relationships, character development here is based on predetermined tasks and events that you have minimal control of outside of just selecting them. The characters don't get detailed backgrounds or motivations, and the ability to travel in the sandbox itself doesn't change that we know little about how and why this world functions the way it does. So while the game succeeds in creating an anime-like feel when you're in battle, it does not have that depth and that other thing the best shonen anime succeed in: character relationships and a world that is well defined in its structures and motivations. A few years ago, I said I was disappointed by Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 on the Wii because I felt that while it looked like the anime, it failed to capture the soul of DBZ. Nitro Gen Omega finds itself in the opposite place. It has the soul of a shonen anime down perfectly, with so many battle moments that fans will instantly recognize and connect with. But what it lacks is the thing that separates the great anime from the good ones: the world building, the deep characters, and the personality of its cast that gives value to the battles themselves. As of now, we see glimpses of what Nitro Gen Omega can be, and I have faith that if they manage to create something so good in the battle, they can create more good to motivate us to enjoy it. Right now, we're in the pilot. I'm excited to see where Nitro Gen Omega goes once it completes its training arc.